All right, we apologize. I think I've got us back up and running. A loose cable over here that came unplugged and shut us down, so we apologize. Nice running layup there for Haven Buck. We are 1 minute away from this one being official. Some subs into the game for the Lady Hornets. It's Destiny Harris. And Kim Henry. I guess, you know, when you play to the end of a ball game, but I'm a little surprised that Vilonia's still got starters on the floor. Hornets have went deep into their bench. Vilonia continues to play starters, so. Carly Blunt, and that went out of bounds. That's Kamari Kelly, couldn't handle it. So 20 seconds to play here. Reminder, we will not cut between broadcasts tonight. Assuming we don't hit the loose cable again, we'll keep it up as it is. And that boys game will start about 10 minutes after this one. So that'll do it. Vilonia remains undefeated in Central Conference play. Lady Hornets remain winless in 5A Central Conference play. Final, Vilonia wins at 68-22. A couple things I think you can take away from this one, though, Jesse, is, you know, one, this is a Vilonia team that over the last couple of games has averaged right at 78 points a game. So you held them down to, 68 tonight. So you held them a little bit below what they've been averaging. They've been really hot. So that's a plus if you look at it. And then, again, I thought this team played well. I thought this team played hard, and you saw flashes once again. The passing inside. You know, we see Chrissy Garland finding a little bit of confidence and hitting some big shots. So I think there's some positives you take away from this in a game in which, I mean, honestly, let's just call it what it is. This is the favorite to win the 5A Central. Vilonia is going to win a lot of basketball games this year, and they're going to make a deep run in the state tournament. And it would have been really easy after the beating you took against Little Rock Christian to just fold it in tonight and not show up. And I thought our ladies showed up. I thought they played well. I like what I'm seeing, a little bit more confidence, it seems like, out of them from time to time. So good job by our Lady Hornets as they do fall in this one, but a good showing out of them. Final 68-22. And we will take about an 8-minute, I think it's actually 10 minutes once we get on the floor. And we'll be back with Hornet basketball here in just a few minutes. Right, good evening and welcome. Hornet basketball on the Maumelle Sports Network, presented by Natural State Sports and brought to you by American Pie Pizza, as well as Acre Family Pharmacy. Thank you for joining us for tonight's 5A Central matchup. Present our crew, Kerry Rotnick on camera, Kristen Henson running production, and not as always, Andy Gates not with us tonight, Jesse Davis stepping in and learning the role, and had a little fun during the girls' game. Of course, I'm Steve Henson. We appreciate you guys joining us for Hornet basketball. Jesse, what'd you think of your experience through the girls' game?
I'm enjoying myself. Just still trying to find my groove, but I feel like I'm getting the hang of it pretty quickly. Just trying to find my target points. But for the most part, it's pretty fun. I'm having a good time.
I tell you, you're doing great. So don't feel nervous. I talk a lot. Sometimes you just got to elbow me and say, "Shut up, man! You're talking too much." Andy will tell you that. I talk a lot. I try to leave as many gaps as I can. I've tried to change things, but I tell you, this game will get me excited. I'm excited. I mean, I get excited for our girls. I know that was a rough score, but I get excited for our ladies as well. But this one should be a lot of fun. This is a little bit of a pseudo rivalry. It goes back to the football field. Some craziness at times over there, and so that extends here. And we thought we might lose Vilonia from the 5A Central Conference with the realignment, but we keep them, adding Greenbrier as well, obviously. And so, I guess I can hide those. But so I'm excited that we get to continue this twice-a-year rivalry with Vilonia. And, last year, this game was hotly contested in a game that was just absolutely nuts. Game one, Vilonia prevailed right here in this building. And then in one of the most electric atmospheres I've ever called a basketball game in, we went down to the Eagles' Nest in Vilonia. And I tell you what, it was one of the craziest ball games I've ever been a part of. And the atmosphere, everything about it was an absolute blast. And so I am absolutely looking forward to this one and just how loud and electric this crowd will get for us here tonight. So the starting five for the Vilonia Eagles. Did that ever come through to you?
Not with the service.
I was so confused at what was happening there. Number 3, Cade Keller. Number 5, Harrison Lane. Number 12, Brody Jansky. Number 15, Jackson Hollis. And number 25, Lane Turner. I'll try to keep that. Did it finally come through? Okay, good. Okay, good. And now the starting five for your Maumelle Hornets. Number 2, Derek Lewis. Number 5, Cedric C5 Jones. Number 10, the eraser, Malik McGuire. Number 35, Jace Tillman. And last but not least, number 24, Mark Halen, the silent assassin, Rochelle. That's the starting five for your Maumelle Hornets. Head coach Michael Shook, as well as assistants Jeremy Hall and Jonathan Toombs. Vilonia, coached by Russ Pennell. Assistants Mason Burr, Madison Leach, and David Frizzle. Is a Hall of Fame coaching staff over there on that end. Russ Pennell obviously coached at UCA. He coached at Arizona State. He's coached in the NBA. He's coached in the WNBA. This is a man that's trajectory went from college to the NBA, or from the NBA back to college, and now all the way back down to high school, coaching here at Vilonia. But a great get for the Vilonia Eagles to have Coach Pennell, and he is a fiery coach. I got the pleasure of sitting next to him for our Tiger Sports Network broadcast when Vilonia visited, and he is a fiery head coach. So Vilonia tipped, as I said, quick hands, couldn't get it away. Inside. Working around as Harrison Lane gets it to Turner. Turner Oh! They're going to get Malik McGuire for the foul on Lane. And Lane feeling that one as he hits this new hardwood. I tell you what, Lane Turner is the real deal. Not to be confused with Lane Taylor, who's at UCA. I always get his name mixed up. You know, Lane Taylor was special. Lane Turner is special in his own right. That one lost. Lewis couldn't get it. Out of bounds. It'll stay with Vilonia as Derek Lewis pleading his case, but went off his fingertips. But Lane single-handedly beat Sylvan Hills in their matchup with Sylvan Hills. I think they scored 55 points in that game, and Lane scored 36 of them. You feed this one inside as McGuire's going to be a travel. The eraser erasing the lane already. Hollis couldn't handle it. And Jesse, I tell you, that young man right there, I say it every week, he's good for at least one ridiculous highlight a week. He is the best shot blocker in the state of Arkansas. What he does around the rim is special.
Yeah, I seen a few when I watched the Little Rock Christian game, so I can tell.
Rochelle, open look. Get in the bucket. Won't fall for him. Good to see Markalen, though, getting a shot up early. Lane to Hollis. Back up to Turner. Vilonia working it around the perimeter. In the drive, nearly traveled. Kicks it out to Keller. Keller through the trees. Good move.
That was nice patience on that layup.
Up ahead, Tillman used to drive the baseline. He got us started against Little Rock Christian with 6 quick points. Leading scorer with 16. He's got an open look. He'll pass on the triple. Left hand blocked by Turner. The Hornets get it back. 17 to shoot. Jones. Up top, Lewis for 3. Pazuki!
That was good ball movement on that play, on that possession.
Derek Lewis had a tough showing against Little Rock Christian. Really only had one big quarter, the third, where he scored 10. Outside of that, he could not hit a shot. Good to see him hit his first here tonight. Hollis wants no part of that shot. They want Turner on the curl. To the corner lane, passes on a triple. Up top, Turner wants to drive. Turner. Boy, the defense is tight from Maumelle, not letting anything in the lane. Turning, Tillman with him. That's a good finish. Won't go for him, though. Jansky couldn't get it in. Tillman with the rebound. Tillman crosses his man over, puts it up, won't go, and McGuire got a little deep on the putback attempt as Harrison Lane comes out of there with it. Inside, Hollis ripped out of there by Tillman. Good defense.
That was good hands by Tillman.
We'll try it again. Rochelle waiting on him. That one no good. Fight for it as Hollis denied twice. Rochelle with the rebound. Up ahead, Malik McGuire and one.
Good job getting out on the break for that easy bucket for the and one.
Well, they get Malik running the floor. They're in trouble. I'll tell you what, it's a great job. Good body control by Malik to get that bucket up and in. And Malik knocks down the free throw at the Acre Pharmacy free throw line. Looks like the Lady Comets are going to take care of business at Boxside as they're up big late. Oh, easy, Jace. I got oozing all. Oh, look out. Derek Lewis caught that, didn't know he caught it. And they're getting a foul. What are they calling on? It's foul called on Jansky. So it'll be Maumelle basketball as Tillman will inbound. Game of the night in 6A girls play. Conway at Central. Look at Rochelle drive to the. Oh, get a foul. Are they going to get Lane? This is a big call. They will get Harrison Lane. It was a good block by Lane Turner, but Harrison Lane called for the foul underneath. So silent assassin to the Acre Pharmacy free throw line. That game over at Little Rock Central on the Tiger Sports Network. Conway leads at 55-46 with 7 minutes to play. Rochelle. This is that one at the Acre Pharmacy free throw line. So Lane Ahead to Turner. He'll try 3. Cheese pizza. Lane Turner. He's got the green light from anywhere on the floor. Jones kicks it away. Tillman up top. Rochelle to Lewis. Lewis. They'll give it up. Gets it back. Lewis for 3. Front iron. McGleek tried to tip it in. Hollis with the rebound. Nice pass, tipped away. Good hands by Rochelle. Turner got it back. Oh, boy. Good. Turner creates space inside, goes through Malik. Tie ball game at 7. Tillman. Cut off by Harrison Lane. Wanted Rochelle. Couldn't get it to him. Jones. Pump fake. Got open for 3. Pazuki!
That was a great shot.
C5. Waiting to see him light it up in front of us. He's a guy that scored 30 in a couple of games and over 40 in a game. So he can fill it up. Cade Keller gave it to Lane, got it back. Keller to the cut and Turner. A good job. Boy, Lane Turner doing anything he wants so far here in the first. Oh, a lot of contact. They're going to get Lane Turner for this one as he tried to go through Markalen.
Is that already 2 for Lane?
No, I think they got Harrison Lane on the last one, so it should be 1. I didn't pay attention, though. Should have looked down at our official score. They dump it in. Malik, right hand won't go. Tried to tip it in, he did. What kind of tip-ins Malik might have a future in the game of volleyball, too. Up ahead, caught by Jansky. Jansky looks to penetrate instead, gave it up. Keller, jumper, good bucket.
Good mid-range pull up. Tough bucket over the defender, because that was great defense as well.
Cade Keller, now Lewis started to drive. Dumped it off to Tillman. Good defense. Jones driving. Ooh. Had Rochelle instead to Tillman. Tillman's shot is blocked. He tips it over to Lewis. To see Cam Alexander enter the game. 12 to shoot here. Jones with the left hand driving. Kicks it. Extra pass. Lewis for 3. Ooh, back iron. Rebound Jansky. And good job as Malik tipped it away. Kicks it outside. Jones, had it tipped out. Good hands by Keller. Now a battle, as there is a fight for the basketball. And timeout, Coach Pennell.
You hear Coach mad at him for pump faking open shots.
A lot of what we talked about in the girls' game. And it's and the more you get to know Coach Shook, you see. The thing about this team is they're really unselfish. He loves this squad, but you see it at times where maybe too many passes.
Like, he can be too unselfish at times.
Put it up. Take that shot. So good first quarter so far, 12 to 11. Try to keep you updated, which I don't know that there'll be much of an update. Little Rock Christian should roll through BB tonight to remain undefeated in conference play. Looks like Conway is going to win that 6A battle. They're now up 12 in the fourth. Getting late in that one. And he traveled. Well, Lady Bears tried to come back. They fell 42-41 at Jacksonville. Tough loss there. Nice pass, Alexander. Nice dump. Hey. Rack attack. The silent assassin does pull-ups on the rim.
They're doing a good job of penetrating the defense and making the defense crash. Great dunk, though.
Hollis will try 3, drains it. Hollis with that one. So Jackson Hollis knocks down the cheese pizza. So our friends at American Pie Pizza, 9709 Maumelle Boulevard. Look at Jones all the way to the bucket.
It's like each team is answering each other with buckets. Somebody has to get the stop eventually.
Jones showing that speed. So Keller, 35 seconds to play in the first. About a 10-second difference, 8-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Jones nearly got it. 15 to shoot. Jansky with it. Hits the cutting Turner. Turner out of control. Either a travel or a foul. It's going to be a foul. That's big. So I believe that is 2. And that is his second. So 2 on Lane Turner with 18 seconds left in the first. And I would be willing to bet we may not see much of Lane Turner to start the second. How great would it be to drive to the bucket and get a third one on him here? Jones, though, driving, kicks out, and Lewis. You're going to get an offensive foul on Jones, yeah. Good job by Jansky to stand there and take the hit. And to your point, trading baskets, now trading charges. And now a shot here for the last shot, but they lost it out of bounds. Oh, no.
He touched that one.
I got that one wrong. This official's having some issues keeping his eye on the basketball. He's the same one that allowed the timeout on the loose ball over here. Turner, he's going to get a look. Turner just launches it, no good. And that'll do it for our first. After one, it's a good one. Maumelle leads it 16-14. We'll be back with more Hornet basketball after this message from American Pie Pizza. Come see us today at American Pie Pizza. Enjoy our pizza by the slice daily from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. Or catch one of our daily specials like $2 Tuesdays and get $2 off any large pizza. Are wings more your thing? Monday nights are Wingtastic Mondays. So get all the wings you can eat for just 69 cents a wing. And don't forget about the incredible cheese dip. Then to finish it all off, be sure to grab a Pizookie or one of our other amazing desserts. So head over to 9709 Maumelle Boulevard and let our friendly staff serve you today. Call ahead at 501-758-8800 or order online at www.ampiepizza.com. Live free and eat pizza at American Pie Pizza. All right, welcome back. We are ready to start our second period of play. Hornets lead it 16-14. Jones got it back. Alexander on the floor for the Hornets. And Kenan Johnson as well as Reese Sheeran. His coach Shook's gone deep into the bench already. Alexander, good defense as he cuts him off. Johnson ahead to Sheeran. And now Reese gives it up. Johnson being fouled, getting the bucket, and one for Kenan Johnson.
That was a good job being aggressive on that drive to get there and one.
Kenan Johnson, the bucket in the harm, and he'll head to the Acre Pharmacy to try to pick up a boutique item now. The physical nature of Johnson as he was being fouled to drag that ball up and still get it up. It's a strong move by Kenan Johnson. Johnson completes the three-point play. Hornets up 19-14. Vilonia some tight defense. Hollis, as we expected, Lane Turner on the bench right now. And McGuire erased it. Johnson ahead to Jones. Jones, he's going to pull the three. That's in and out. Johnson, put back, won't go. Tipped out, and Keller with it. Uh-oh, look out, look out. Ooh, that's a good move by Keller, but, I mean, that almost counts as a block from Malik. Yeah. Oh, Reese couldn't quite chase it down. I tell you what. That
just shows the presence he has in the paint to get him to switch up his shot like that.
Yeah. Keller, I tell you what, Keller knew what was coming. That's film study. He knew the eraser was coming. and he was not wanting any of it. He was going to be on another highlight reel on TikTok without a doubt. They'll kick it around. Harrison Lane will try a three, and he drains it. Harrison Lane with a cheese pizza. Coach Shook not happy. Jones, that might be a charge, and it is.
Yeah.
You know, Jones, what I'd like to see out of Jones there is Derek Lewis will replace him too on said. I'd like to see Jones in that situation recognize how out of position he had his guy. So he had his guy out of position, stop, and now you're going to create a highlight because you're going to see him fall flat on his rear on that play. Instead, you try to run through him, and you get called for the offensive foul. Tough break. Keller. And tipped as Lane Turner back on the floor, tipped. Well, look at the hands by the Hornets, out of bounds, Hornet basketball.
Good hands on defense right there. All those tips led to the turnover.
I'll tell you, we're seeing, again, Coach Shook kind of work deep into his bench right now. As it looks like he will have played, it's like 8 different guys right now. And we've not even seen Talon Pointer yet. Sharon, open look. Left it short. But look at Malik. Bully the rebound. Nice cross-court pass. Cam's three. Pazuki.
That's good eyes from him out the post.
Malik, that's something. That's one of the most underrated parts of Malik's game is his court vision. Malik has no clue how good he is. Landon Jackson on the floor. And we got an offensive foul. Did they get that on? They're going to get Keller for the offensive foul. And now Jansky back on the floor. John Sutterfield on the floor for the first time for Vilonia. So Coach Pennell answering by going fairly deep into his bench here. We know that Coach Shook, a lot of talent on this team, has kind of settled somewhat within about an 8 to 9, almost 10-man rotation at times. Good find. Johnson, the extra pass. Pazuki!
That play right there started from the eraser, finding the person so he can swing it. That was a good play.
Crosses it. There's Lane Turner with it. Hornets up 8 all of a sudden. Turner lost it. Ooh, they're going to get a foul on the Hornets. They're going to get Kenan Johnson. That's his first. I'm happy to see Reese getting some playing time. The transfer from Maumelle Charter. So Turner to the Acre Pharmacy free throw line. Hornets trying to impose their will here in the second. Mac Mannion also on the floor. That's a guy that you better find on the floor. I think he hit 7 threes against Central. Kid just knocking it down. Alexander, it was a great find, but Reese wasn't ready for it. A little hot as well. This looked like a little bit of man-to-man here. Got a mismatch. Turner on Johnson, puts it up, misses it, and the leak goes down the rebound, one-armed. Ooh, let's move Lewis to the rack. Won't go, buddy. And that one knocked out of bounds as we're about to see Jace Tillman and Mr. Markalen Rochelle check back in.
Good transition defense to stop there.
We'll give Malik a breather. It's scary to think of what Malik could do if he had 2 good wings. He's a little banged up, and if he had both of those wings working like he normally would, I tell you what, we may not have rims left in this building. So Sheeran and McGuire off the floor. Look at Alexander. Kicks it away to Johnson. Back to Cam. And they'll reset. Just kidding. Spin move. Cam somehow found Lewis. Extra pass. Johnson for three. Off the front iron. And look at Alexander. Still a rebound. Lewis open. Look. Too strong. Good looks. They're just not falling.
Doing a great job of getting their shooters open.
So Turner is a couple missed shots keeping Vilonia in this one right now. I'm sorry, that's Jansky. He'll try a three. No good. Rebound, Derek Lewis. No look to Tillman. Three on the way. Oh, man. Off the front iron, and another good look just doesn't fall. Coach Shook really doing some switching as he's trying to find a shooter. Talon Pointer getting ready to check in. Turner gives it away to Jansky. Jansky finds some room at the free throw line. Bank is open. Jansky with the bank shot at the free throw line. 4-point game. Quick 4-0 run here for Vilonia. The Hornets built their biggest lead of the evening at 8. Tillman. Driving, Tillman, and one! And maybe Coach Shook and Hall might be happy that we didn't get the timeout. Now you get a break, and you don't have to burn the 32nd. They were screaming for a timeout. Oh, did they? Okay.
Did they get the timeout?
What'd they call? So they gave him the timeout? So no basket, no foul? No. They let that play run through. What?
So they granted them the timeout?
So, yeah, it looks like they called the timeout. I don't understand that. That's a break, huge break for Vilonia because the bucket should have counted. We should be at the Acre Pharmacy free throw line after the timeout. It should be 27-21, trying to make it 28-21. So this officiating crew has had a little bit of a rough night. Malik looking to work. Malik might have been blocked by, I'm not sure if Turner or Hollis got that. They get it ahead to Mannion. Close out on Mac Mannion.
Good job getting back on defense.
2 minutes to play. Again, earmark that play. You should come away with nothing. That's going to be a foul on Mark Kalen. He's a little too physical, shoving Turner out of the lane. 2, I think. That means that on Mark, 2? I think it's, yeah, just 1. Inside to Hollis. Ooh, that's a good finish.
Yeah, that was a good way to use the rim to stop McGuire from blocking the shot.
Pointer had a pass tipped because he was looking for Tillman. .138 to play in the half, and a 6-0 run here for Vilonia has cut the lead to 2. Jones, Pointer going to drive the baseline. Pointer floater up, get in the bucket, won't go. Rebound out of bounds, it'll stay with the Hornets. I don't know, Coach. It's cold in Florida. We really want to go to the cold place? Rochelle. Let's see if he'll drive the baseline. He will. Rochelle. Extra look. Pointer for 3. Pazuki! And a tick-tock star. Talon Pointer with the bucket. That young man can fill it up. And that's what Shook was looking for. They were missing a bunch of shots there. He wanted to get talent on the floor. I think that's why he kept trying to get that timeout, because he wanted a shooter on the floor. So that ends the run. It's at 6-0. And now extends the lead back out to 5. Turner wants to answer. Too long. Rebound, Rochelle. 50 seconds to play. Jones racing his way down inside. Finds Pointer in the corner. Oh, in and out. Rebound, Turner. The Pointer corner not friendly today. Oh, Valance just tossed it up. That should be out of bounds as it hit the back of the. Boy, these officials are having a rough night. And Turner gets the bucket. Wow. Jones, crossover, got bumped. And it'll be side out of bounds. It'll be the 3rd team foul. And Vilonia, it'll be on Mannion his first. Boy, this officiating crew having a rough night. Oh, that one tipped on the inbound and stolen. Valance has it with 19 seconds to play in the half. Vilonia could tie it. Mannion behind the back, kicks it out. Hollis, pump fake, tipped, stolen. Tillman, Rochelle, 6 seconds. Ahead to Jones. Jones, oh, the oop. No, they got too cute. Rochelle got fouled and won. Back up. Rochelle with the bucket in the arm.
They tried to be too fancy. It almost cost them.
Yeah. Boy, Coach Shook, he may head to the locker room now. He is not happy. I bet you Cedric Jones won't look him in the eye between now and then. It would have looked pretty.
Yeah.
But, you know, as Rochelle completes the three-point play from the Acre Pharmacy free throw line, and that's how the first half will end. The prayer is not answered, and that'll do it after a half. Hornets lead this one 31-25. We'll be back with more Hornet basketball here on the Maumelle Sports Network in just a few minutes.
My name is Brandon Aker. I'm the owner and pharmacist here at Aker Family Pharmacy in Maumelle. So here in our pharmacy, we like to focus on a hyper-personalized relationship with our patients, and that continues into our service sets. So we offer free delivery, curbside vaccinations, as well as custom compounded medications, including extended hours as well. I think you don't know the level of intimacy that you're going to get with your patients until you really get in it, and I can't imagine doing anything else.
Right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready to start our second half. About 2.5 minutes left of halftime, and Jesse, I walked over to Coach Toombs and Coach Hall. I said, good luck with that one in the locker room. So I can promise you that was not the greatest of conversations in that locker room. And again, this is always a tightly contested game. I don't care how good each team is, and as a broadcaster, as the voice of the Hornets, and as my love for Vilonia, I would love nothing more than to see a mercy rule victory by the fourth. But you got to be tested. And one thing that I'm hoping to talk with Coach Shook about in our post-game interview when he comes over is, there's been a lot of talk about the 5A Central being down, and it is. It's a two-horse race. It's Little Rock Christian and it's Maumelle, and then everybody else is trying to fight for that 3 and 4 seed. Obviously, we're on the wrong end of the number 1 seed right now. Now we can make up for that in a couple of weeks when Little Rock Christian returns the trip here. But sometimes you wonder if it's not good to get a test like this out of a Vilonia and have to really push through, because you're going to get tested like that against Christian. Yeah. And the difference is they have Lane Turner, who's great in his own right, but it all amps up, as we saw, with what J.J. Andrews and those guys bring. So, I feel like these games are good for them, but I'd also, like to see this team really start to find its identity a little more. They're not working through Markalen Rochelle a whole lot. He's been in a little bit of a funk, but I think that funk can be attributed to the fact that he's just not getting a ton of touches. So I'd like to see a little more work through 24 as we continue to kind of roll through this half in these next few games. But as we look at our first half stats, Derek Lewis with 3. Let's see, Cedric Jones C5 with 5. Malik with 4 points. Rochelle with 6 points. And then Cam Alexander with 3. Pointer with 3. Kenan Johnson with 5. And then, to do this from my camera, for Vilonia, Keller with 4 points, Harrison Lane with 3, Jansky with 2, Hollis with 2, and then Lane Turner with 9 to lead all scorers in the ball game.
Yeah, I noticed you said he was going deep in his bench, so it's a good chance to see what your other players do in games in an atmosphere like this too. So, it can help them down the line if they need extra bodies if somebody's in foul trouble, one of their starters in foul trouble.
Looks like he's went 9 deep so far tonight, so that's about average. I mean, we've seen him in blowouts play 15 guys, 16 guys. So, all right, start of the second half is the original starters all back on the floor for both squads. Hollis, boy, a little surprised Malik didn't even attempt to get his hands up. I'm not sure if he was surprised at the shot or what. Jones driving, but somehow found Tillman. Wow. Jace Tillman somehow found that basketball, gets the left-handed layup.
Yeah, that was a nice cut by Tillman.
Turner answers 3 on the other end. 3-point game. Jones driving, flop, and Jones gets the bucket. That is twice now we've seen a body hit the floor like that. And they do now institute the flop warning, which can become a technical at the high school level. And so I've seen it called 2 or 3 times this year. That's the second time I've seen a Vilonia player flop. So I wouldn't be surprised we see it again. We see that flop warning. So Turner with Rochelle all over him, gives it up. They work it inside to Hollis. Hollis turns. Woo, high off the backboard, yeah. I didn't mean to cut you off there, Jesse. Jones sees space. He's being bumped. Yeah, you got to call that. That'll be on Keller. And that is 3 on Keller.
Yeah, these last few possessions seem like Hollis been going at McGuire, not being afraid of his shot blocking ability.
We've not seen many do that. A little give and go wasn't there, and a bad pass. Keller lays it up and in. It is suddenly a 1-point ball game. Jones, catch and shoot three. That's off. And Malik tapped the rebound out of bounds. It'll be Vilonia basketball. Right now, Maumelle looks like a team frustrated. Body language not good, but Jones just took it away from Keller. Jones, ooh, nice play. Oh, they're going to get Keller.
Oh, that's fair.
Wow, I thought it was a good defensive play, to be honest, but he might have got armed. That's 4 on Keller, though. That's huge. That's a big foul as Keller picks up his 4th. So Jones to the Acre Pharmacy free throw line, knocks down the first. And quickly, we're going to see Kenan Johnson in to replace Malik. And Jesse, I'll tell you, I think that's a body language substitution.
Yeah.
Malik, and now Malik he's a guy that it's hard to read Malik sometimes because he has the same demeanor on the floor whether he makes a big play or he makes no play. And so sometimes you think he's kind of sulking and that's just Malik, but that looked like a little bit more sulking Malik. And I don't know if maybe that comes from the conversation at the break after the highlight play attempt instead of just the easy bucket. Ooh, out of bounds off Turner's head. We got a fan, got an opportunity to make a play. Look out, Mark Kalen. Woo. Good throw. So Vilonia cut this to 1. Hornets have got it to 3. Jones. Tillman wants to drive. And nice jumper. Chase Tillman, mid-range specialist. Andy and I talked about it during our Christian game. There's not many players anymore that can hit that mid-range jumper, and it's a lost start in a game of basketball.
Yeah.
Tillman can do it. This one tipped away. Somehow Hollis fouled the basketball, comes out of there with it. Jones, he wants to drive. Jones, a little reverse nifty finish.
Good lady.
C5 with a bucket. Back to a 5-point lead. Oh,
good hands.
Jones all over him as Jansky reluctantly felt like he got off the floor there. Oh, Turner. Under 4, we're halfway through the third. It's been a good one. Turner, 3 on the way. Air ball. Now the student section will start giving it to him for sure. Jones crosses his man over. Oh, a little dipsy-do. Extra pass. Johnson for 3 in the corner. No. Won't go as Jansky with it. Uh-oh, this could be interesting. Turner. Oh. Ooh, what? Mark Kalen got to make a decision there. You're either going to have to go up with him, meet him at the apex, or let him have it, but don't just give him the bucket and the bump.
Yeah, that was a bad foul.
I believe that's 2 on Mark Kalen. Derek Lewis is going to sit. We're going to see Corbin Page as Tillman and Rochelle will sit. So Malik, Page, and Alexander on the floor. This is a very interesting lineup. Corbin Page, transfer from Parkview, has seen very limited usage as he's had a knee injury. It's taken a while to get him cleared, so they've really just kind of slowly eased him into play. Ooh, Jones got his man on skates but missed the bucket. Hornets can't find the broadside of a barn right now. 2-point game. Nice cross-court pass. Jansky, open look. Won't go. Rebound tipped around. Comes out as Turner has it. Turner passes on it. Jansky does not. 3 won't go, and McGuire clears the rebound. Let's catch a break. It's Jones, Page, 3 on the way. Oh, front iron, no good. Hornets struggling to find any scoring right now, man. Hollis driving. That's an offensive foul. Okay.
Just letting him play?
Yeah, I guess so. Again, maybe a flop, but definitely ducked the shoulder. Jones wanted to curl it. Bad pass. Stolen by Harrison Lane. Vilonia can take a lead. Jansky driving on Johnson. Jansky rejected the eraser. Erased that one with ease.
Some fast shots been going up on these past 2 possessions early in the shot clock.
Coach Shook, I think that's probably the conversation he's about to have is Shook calls timeout. I think he's probably, well, looks like just Derek Lewis. As he'll replace Cedric Jones, I think, as Jones sits. And I'll tell you what, Jesse, interesting mixing and matching by Coach Shook right now is this is not a lineup that we've seen on the floor. I mean, again, this is a deep team. Like, they've got a lot of players, but they've seemingly started to settle on a rotation and maybe rethinking things. Lewis. Derek Lewis, the senior mainstay, though, for this Maumelle basketball team. He's been here from the beginning. Lewis driving to the block. Good pass to Johnson. Got his own, put it back. Oh, Kenan Johnson. And a great find by Derek Lewis. McManion for Vilonia. Gives it up to Turner. It's holding on to a slim lead. Turner catches. Extra pass. Nothing there. Working it around. 3. In and out. Rebound Malik McGuire. Well, they've had a couple of opportunities to take a lead and just missed it. It's fortunate right now. Now they'll let Johnson operate. Lewis driving. Kick out. Johnson, he wants to drive. May have walked. And he did. Steps for Kenan Johnson. Cade Watkins for Vilonia getting some extended time with the foul trouble for Keller. And we started and then stopped. So McManion will bring it up the floor for the Eagles. Both teams playing some different lineups. Now Hollis cross court. Turner wants to drive. Alexander cut him off. 44 seconds. Hollis driving inside. Man, he went right at Malik again.
Yeah, that's his third time going at him.
Good job by Hollis. .23 seconds. About a 4-second difference between shot clock and game clock. They want to feed McGuire. Ooh, nice pass. Lewis, wing 3, too strong. Rebound Lane, that was a good look. It's not a good shot. 9 seconds, Vilonia can take the lead. Turner, baseline drive, stops, jumper, left it short. What a putback by Lane Turner. At the buzzer, Lane Turner gives Vilonia their first lead of the night as we end the third. After 3, Vilonia leads it 45-43, and we'll be back with more Hornet basketball in just a few minutes. Come see us today at American Pie Pizza. Enjoy our pizza by the slice daily from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. Or catch one of our daily specials like $2 Tuesdays and get $2 off any large pizza.
Are wings more your thing? Monday nights are Wingtastic Mondays. So get all the wings you can eat for just 69 cents a wing. And don't forget about the incredible cheese dip. Then to finish it all off, be sure to grab a Pizookie or one of our other amazing desserts. So head over to 9709 Maumelle Boulevard and let our friendly staff serve you today. Call ahead at 501-758-8800 or order online at www.ampipepizza.com. Live free and eat pizza at American Pie Pizza.
All right, we are back, ready for our fourth and final period of play. So Coach Shook will go with his original starting five, and let's see if he got the message across in that third, sitting those guys. Hornets find themselves on the wrong side of the scoreboard for the first time tonight after a Lane Turner bucket on a putback, and again, the offensive or the rebounding woes continue for Maumelle. Bad pass, tried to feed Markalen. Turner took it away. They're trying to force feed Markalen on that one. An easy takeaway. Mannion with it, hands it away. Harrison Lane to Watkins, tipped away. Jones has it. Jones. Markalen coming with him, and Jones puts the jumper up and in. Said was kind of in between whether or not he wanted to throw an oop to Markalen there. Good decision, though, by Said. Hollis dumps it into Turner. Turner. Oh, man. Tell you what. Not Malik's best effort tonight. Again, I don't know if he's banged up, frustrated, or what. Rochelle, baseline drive, won't go, but he'll head to the Acre Pharmacy free throw line. That is what we want to see out of the silent assassin. Be timid, go to the bucket, force the action, and see if you can make your way to the line if you can't get a bucket out of it. So Rochelle at the Acre Pharmacy free throw line. It's the first one. Let's see if he can fill the refill double time here. And he does. So Rochelle gets them both. 47-47. Go see our friends at Acre Family Pharmacy. 1900 Club Manor Drive. Coach Toombs begging these guys to guard and face guard them. And you got to. This team can shoot it. Turner. Foul. It'll be on Tillman, his first. Conway did defeat Central. And there it is, erased. McGuire made Hollis pay for that one. Rochelle again, and fouled, pushed out of bounds. And again, this one going to be on Watkins. And again, good things happen when you press the action, create a little chaos from time to time.
Yeah, I noticed they had a lot of success in transition.
It's still a team that wants to run, and we've not seen them do it tonight much at all. Jones, crossover, and tipped away. There's Mannion, now Lane with it. Uh-oh, open look, Turner, long three, well short. And now a battle for the basketball. Somehow Harrison Lane has it, and Coach Pennell gets a timeout just in time because they were about to knock that ball out of there. So a 47-47 tie with 5:57 to go in the ball game. I tell you, Jesse, you've been treated to a good one.
Yeah, this has been a good one. Rivalry atmosphere.
So I'm going to jump over here to YouTube and take a look at some of the other ball games. As expected, Little Rock Christian having no trouble with BB as they have gone to the third, halfway through the third. Little Rock Christian leading that one 57-35. So they should remain undefeated. Over on the Tiger Sports Network, Conway leads 7-4. Conway also won that girls' game. And Trip Keeter and Darius Robinson over on the Mills Sports Network. Mills leads Bauxite 33-24.
He's running inbound alley-oop play.
Wow. That's what I get for turning my head. 49-47. Lewis, 3. Oh, front iron. Tough shooting night so far for the Hornets. Turner catches. Really need a defensive stop here. You do not want to keep giving this Vilonia team hope. Mannion gives it away. Hollis driving. Nice play. McGuire tipped it out of there. 9 to shoot. Watkins gets cut off. Mannion, 3 to shoot. Watkins. Nope, he didn't get it off. Shot clock violation, and good job that time by the Hornets defensively. Sylvan Hills leads Jacksonville 26-21. That one nearly at halftime. And Robinson trails Morrilton 46-35. That one late in the third. Jones away to Lewis. Rochelle, open look, 3 on the way. Man, can't buy it. And we got a foul on Hollis. That'll be the third team foul on Vilonia. So Hornet basketball with a new shot clock. That's an open look for Rochelle. Take it. Goodness. Rochelle gonna drive it. Won't go. McGuire with the rebound. He gets fouled.
Being aggressive. Yeah, the Hornets having a rough shooting night so far.
Harrison Lane with his second. And Malik McGuire will head to the Acre Pharmacy free throw line. Oh, shooter's touch. Long on the second one. It's Harrison Lane with the rebound. Mannion with it. In a 1-point ball game, Vilonia leads it just about halfway through the final quarter. Back cut to Turner, threw it away. Ooh. Did Reed tip it? Guess so. Watkins, tipped, lost it, chased it down. Watkins. Did he travel? I was about to say, how did he not travel? Jansky will replace Watkins. Keller and his 4 fouls will replace Mannion. Look at Tillman. Oh, my goodness gracious. Misses it at the rim. Whew. Tough night. Turner on the curl. He leaves it short. Man,
Second chance.
both of these teams shooting ice cold right now. Oh, Vilonia trying to get it to Keller to reset things with 3.5 to play.
Good aggressive defense. They in their face, making them uncomfortable.
Curl, and boy, again, good defense as they force Turner behind the backboard. Lewis with Rochelle, and lays it up and in on the oop. Good decision there as the Hornets able to get in transition and take the lead back. Coach's Mama Pam Owen asking in the comments how tall Lane Turner and Hollis are. Turner 6'5" as Malik erases a pass inside the Hollis. Lane Turner 6'5", Hollis is 6'6". One of the few teams that at least can bring a backcourt or front court as big as Maumell's. And you start adding Jordan Harris back in the mix, and that's tough to match up against. Inside, turnaround. Hollis, I think, they're going to, wow. They're going to get Malik. I thought he traveled.
I will say tonight, Hollis has not been afraid to go at McGuire.
So Hollis at the Acre Pharmacy free throw line. His first one, no good. And second one is good. We're all tied at 50. Jones lost it on the way. And look at Malik take it back. McGuire, Lewis, open look, 3 on the way, no good. Rochelle, no. They're going to get Lane for the foul before Malik could get the putback. That'll be the 4th. I believe they already put it up there. Or no, I think that's the 5th. What do we got? 4 or 5? That should be the 5th because they haven't put it in. Yeah. Okay, so it'll be 2 shots as that is the 5th team foul. I believe they foul. Who are they going to? I thought Rochelle. Are they going to say foul Malik? Okay, so it'll be Malik at the Acre Pharmacy free throw line. I thought they fouled Rochelle, but.
Yeah, they said it was on the box out. I guess he pulled him down.
And Malik knocks down the first. That's the other thing I love about being able to sit courtside is we get to hear everything. Boy, a big possession there from Malik as he had the steal. Misses the second. So the Hornets hold on to a 1-point advantage. Neither team has been able to pull away in this one. Vilonia's biggest lead was 2. A couple times here in the third. Hornets led by as much as 8 in the first half. Lob, too much. Wanted Turner, threw it out of bounds. Now, coach is asking them to move. Lewis to Rochelle. Rochelle walked.
Yeah, I hear the coach trying to tell them to move because they do their best when they've been in transition.
Under 2 to play, and we're going to get a timeout, full timeout here from Coach Pennell. I'll tell you, it'll be a ripple effect in this ball game if Vilonia is able to pull off a victory. We talked about a little bit the 5A Central potentially being down a little.
Yeah.
But, boy, this would be a shocker. I mean, again, Vilonia, this is a rivalry game. Vilonia is going to come in here and try to prove that they can still hang. And, again, these teams don't like each other. Not quite as much as Parkview and in Maumelle don't like each other, but these teams do not like each other. And so Vilonia are going to play hard from start to finish, and they have. Again, Maumelle as much as an 8-point lead in the first half, but since that point, it's really been all Vilonia until here in the fourth, and it's been a back-and-forth affair since then. I feverishly update the Twitter machine over here. So Harrison Lane to inbound. Just threw it away. Miscommunication. Got Lewis. Nice job, Rochelle. Good catch. And one. Rochelle with the bucket in the arm. One more. Kaylin Rochelle heading to the Acre Pharmacy free throw line. And that's 5 on Keller. So Keller's night is done. He'll be replaced by Mac Mannion. And so Hornets now up 4 as Rochelle completes the three-point play. 54-50 lead. Mannion. Lewis, a little too physical. It'll be the 4th on Maumelle, first on Derek Lewis. And he might get another one.
Man.
He got tied up.
Yeah, you want to play aggressive. You don't want to do too much to get yourself in unnecessary foul trouble.
So quickly 2 for Lewis, but more importantly, 5th team foul. So Mannion will go to the Acre Pharmacy free throw line to shoot 2. He'll be there the rest of the way. Mannion's first one. Not pretty, but it goes. And Mannion gets them both. It's a 2-point ball game. Some full court press here by Vilonia. They take it away. Jansky, open 3 in the corner, left it short. But Rochelle was late getting back in bounds. Harrison Lane got it. Hollis begging for it. Instead, they go to Turner. Jansky. Curling. Jansky gives it up. Mannion jumper. Tie ball game. Mac Mannion knocks it down. We're tied at 54 with a minute to play. Hornets break the press. Away to Tillman. Tillman wants to drive. Back to Rochelle. Rochelle will drive. Jump step. Stops. Puts it up and in. Arcalen. Rochelle taking over in the 4th. That's 5 in a row from Marcalen. 34 seconds. Timeout, Russ Pennell, as the Hornet contingent get loud in this building. Steve Henson, Jesse Davis with me here tonight. And of course, Kristen Henson, our producer engineer, Kerry Rodnick on our main camera. Appreciate you guys joining us for this one. And maybe a closer game than we anticipated, but a battle nonetheless as Maumelle up 2. Marcalen Rochelle has taken over here in the 4th, 5 straight for him. And so now, one thing you can see Coach Shook as I'm reading what he's saying over here. No fouls, don't foul. And one of the worst things you can do is leave one of these shooters open, close out too quick, and foul on a 3. Yeah. So just be smart on the floor, defend like you have been. So we'll see if the Hornets can hold on here with 31.4 seconds to play. 27 on the shot clock, so a 4-second difference. 1 timeout left for Vilonia. Hornets with a handful at 3. They throw it away. Lewis chased it down. Got Jones ahead. Cedric Jones, left-hand layup. Hornets up 4. Big play. That's twice now. Now Lane, Mannion driving. And no. Oh, that's a foul on Lane. Wow. And Turner making space. He'll try a 3. No good. Rebound Rochelle. 10 seconds. Rochelle is fouled. And he'll make his way to the Acre Pharmacy free throw line on the other end. And boy, oh boy, Hornets are going to survive, it would seem, with 8.5 seconds left to play. But Jesse, it has been a battle.
Great effort. This is actually a good first game for me to call. A lot of action.
Yeah, you get broke in just right. Boy, Vilonia kicking themselves. That's twice on inbound plays. They just threw it away.
Yeah.
Russ Pennell going to go back and watch film on this one and be sick because they had 2 great opportunities here and just threw it away on inbounds plays. So 8.5. Hornets still a 2-possession game. Turner catches. It's around Jones. He'll launch a 3. No good. Rebound. Put back. Won't go. Lane won't go, and that'll do it. Hornets survive.
Good atmosphere to be in. Great game.
Boy.
Great game.
Hornets survive it. 60-54 your final. And we'll take a couple of breaths, and we will invite Coach Shook as well as our player of the game here to join us courtside in just a minute. All right, joining us here courtside, our players of the game, Markalen Rochelle as well as Derek Lewis. And first off, as Markalen works to get his headset on and adjusted, so Markalen Rochelle going to join us first. And at first, let me introduce you to Jesse. As Jesse filling in for Andy. And Andy banged up, couldn't play hurt tonight as he tore his patellar tendon on Tuesday. So he still made the Christian game, but he's banged up, can't drive himself. He needs a chauffeur now. So brought you guys over here, and the main reason is you guys are the 2 mainstays of this Maumelle roster,
yes, sir.
And leaders on in that senior class. Obviously, we come off of a Little Rock Christian game that for 3 quarters was a battle. 4th quarter, they kind of pulled away. Seemed like rebounding, was a little bit of an issue. Come out tonight and it kind of started hot and kind of got things going, but it seemed like the team kind of bogged down a little bit. As a senior leader on this team, what's the message as this team continues to kind of try to find its way through these next few games?
Okay, your team get better. Pass the ball, move the ball around. We try to get better chemistry, along the way, but it's getting better.
I've watched you play, and it seems like at times there's been, I don't know if struggle's the right word, but struggling to get the ball in your hands to be able to operate and be able to move. And I think part of that, you got to give the other teams credit. They're defending the heck out of you right now. I know Little Rock Christian did a lot of switching, tried to get everybody on you. What's your mindset personally as you continue to just try to continue to work through and continue to battle?
I just got to go out there and play my game. That's about that.
The silent assassin here. He's a man of few words, but he's a leader on the court, and I love this dude. And it's been crazy. We go back to the Christian game and the rebounding woes, and we think about the missed oop. It's like
I don't know how I missed that doing.
I know it. Whatever could go wrong seemed to go wrong late in that ball game, but had to feel good in this ball game and what is a bit of a rivalry with Vilonia.
Sure.
For you guys to pull away and really all on you there in that 4th as you kind of took over and had a nice little stretch of 5 in a row to take the lead.
Sure.
How's that feel for you to get this win over Vilonia?
Man, it feels great, man. You got a butt kicked at the right Christian. Yeah. So I got a victory today.
All right, well, Markalen, we appreciate you joining us, man. I'll let you get to the locker room, and we'll talk with Derek Lewis. Markalen Rochelle.
All right.
All right, so we'll get headset on Derek real quick, and we'll let these guys get to the locker room. But all right, let's try that again. Keep that close to you. There you go. There we go. Derek, I probably should have had you over here a few more times this season, but happy to get you over here now. You know, I was telling Markalen, a big reason why I wanted you guys over here is the mainstays of this roster. You guys have been around, been through it, senior leaders on this team, and I heard you at one point over here as you were inbound and Shook's frustrated, and you looked and said, "We got you, Coach. We got you." Talk about that mindset as a leader on this team and how important it is for you guys to really lead this team when we're struggling a little bit.
At that moment in time, we had a bunch of young guys in the game, and we had the young guys, and he was like, I know you got us, but sometimes, you know, it's hard to trust younger guys because they're new to the game or newer to the varsity level. And I was like, nah, Coach, we got it. We can trust them. I feel like we can trust my teammates. I feel like if I trust my teammates, that's going to bring out the best in them.
Talk about that a little bit, too. Like, we talk about the depth of this team, and I know that, you know, as a coach, Coach Shook probably wants to try to settle into an 8, maybe 9-man rotation. But even tonight, we saw a bunch of guys, even Corbin Page getting some time late in the game, but in crunch time minutes. As a senior, watching these guys develop and the younger guys, that's got to be a lot of fun to watch as well.
Yes, sir, indeed. To be real, we got a deep bench. I told some of them already. Today we had that talk. They was talking about JV. I was like, to be real, I really don't think it's fair for them to be playing JV because if they go to a different school that's not as stacked, I feel like they'll be getting much more varsity minutes, and I told them that. So I told them, stay in, strap in for the ride. You're going to be ready next year. Keep working.
That mentality is so important as well because, again, Maumelle, we get our share of transfers. And again, we talk about you and Markalen being the mainstays. Malik here in his second year. And, you know, even Jordan, who's not been able to play right now but has been a bench fixture here over the last few weeks. It's got to feel good, though, to know that as we look at the future, you get these transfers, they come in, they want to play in this program, but also they're willing to kind of wait their turn and find their minutes when they can. That's got to be exciting for you as well.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's a next man up mentality because my sophomore year I got some minutes. Last year I got more minutes, and you see this year I'm starting most of the games and I'm playing a lot of minutes, a lot of clutch minutes.
How's it feel? I mean, obviously out there as that floor general at times. I know you and said kind of pass it off, but you know when it seems like things need to get settled down, it's Derek Lewis that has the ball in his hands. You got to relish that opportunity as well.
Yeah, Sid is a great scorer, amazing scorer, amazing point guard too. But I feel like when the game in the crunch, I feel like I need the ball to settle us down, because I feel like, you know, his mindset right now is, I need to go get a bucket. And sometimes, you feel me, we slow down, then it's, kick it to Sid, now you go get a bucket, or kick it to Mark. You gotta. I feel like in the end, like at the very end, when Mark gave me the ball, I looked off, then I was like, nah, he need the ball back. Because why we not put it in Mark's hands at that moment in time?
Well, love it, man. We'll continue to lead this team. Obviously, you know, a lot of battles to go before we get a second shot at that Little Rock Christian team, but a lot to come. Obviously, still got Catholic on the horizon as well. And, you know, we talk about this is a Vilonia team maybe down a little bit, but we know how good their coaching is. I mean, Coach Pennell, long history at the college and NBA, WNBA level, so you knew you were going to get a battle. Catholic, it doesn't matter how good they are. It's always a battle, no matter where we play them. So, yeah, that's right. Very physical team. So looking forward to that one. And you guys continue to prepare, and good luck, and congrats on a big win tonight.
Yes, sir.
All right, thanks, Derek Lewis.
Good game, bro.
All right. Appreciate it. So we will get Coach Shook.
Not much to say.
So Coach Michael Shook to join us. And I mean, I don't know about you, but it was a frustrating evening, and that was from our table. I can imagine from yours. You know, I want to go back first to the Little Rock Christian game. Obviously, we kind of got beat up on the boards. That was really the story of the game. I mean, obviously, you know, JJ did his thing with 43 points, but that's a dude that you expect to have that kind of night. And so, you know, but the boards was kind of the concern. What was the message to the team coming into this game, knowing Vilonia was going to give you another physical battle?
So I told them, I said, if you guys recall last Friday, we mentioned how Greenbrier was a trap game. You know, looking forward to Little Rock Christian, looking over this team, yada, yada, yada. And I said, this game tonight is similar. I said, it's going to be a similar team that's going to play a similar style of offense, similar personnel. And I said, and we're coming off the worst loss of the season. And I said, you know, your resilience is going to be tested. We're going to see, you know, how bad you want it. Do you bounce back? You know, can you leave the Little Rock Christian loss behind? And remember that they still got to come to our place. So as long as we can take care of business, then it could be a split. Now, tonight we just ruined that because they're not going to beat somebody by less than 10. They're going to beat everybody by 10. So we have no chance at a conference championship probably. But, I mean, stranger things have happened, so we'll see.
How much, I don't know, is there a specific pressure? I mean, obviously this team had some expectations and top 6 in the state coming into this week. But is there any pressure that goes into some of these games when it's almost a 2-horse race in the 5A Central between you and Christian? Now you've lost by double digits, and you know that they're going to win every game by double digits, like you just said. Is there some pressure that maybe these guys put on themselves to make sure that they blow a team out or win by 10 plus?
I don't think that's it. I think if that were the case, I think we would have looked a lot different tonight. I think if they came in knowing and wanting and expecting to win or blow a team out or win by more than 10, I think our effort would have looked different.
How does that – who's going to be key to changing that mentality going forward? I mean, obviously we saw Mark Halen kind of take over late in the fourth and kind of will this team to a win. The reason I wanted Derek over here, these are two of the mainstays. They're the guys that have been here from the beginning and really played well tonight and played well in spades but late to get the win. So is there a piece that you're looking at that's like we got to do better here?
Well, first I do want to say with Derek, that was big defensive stop there at the end, up 2, got him to throw it away, got to, be able to make it a 2-possession game. That was huge. And Derek loves to compete. He's one of those guys that works hard all the time, does everything that you would want. And so Derek, he's a dog. And so credit to him. It would be nice if some of the other guys would feed off of that energy and bring that same energy. My thing is if you're really a competitor, you want to win, and you're not okay with just getting by. And so that's what's so frustrating and disappointing for me, is because I mean we've been fortunate enough to have some really good players over the years, and we've won, and that's the expectation. And this is one of those things where we're just not there yet.
Well, it happens. And here's what I'll say, Coach, is, we've been around each other for several years now. And the one thing that I can see in your eyes and your frustration is it's a frustration of love for this team because you know where this team can go. You know how special this team can be. And it's just put it together. And then I cannot imagine, I went to Toombs and Hall before halftime when you left. Cannot imagine because we started playing for the highlight play down here again instead of just getting the easy bucket and getting to half. Now, it worked out, but that's not always going to work out that way. And so it doesn't get any easier, though. Vilonia's going to play us hard every time. Now you get a physical Catholic team who's going to want to play you really, really hard as well. What's the message that you're going to impart to this team between now and Tuesday?
The biggest thing, honestly, is you've got to respect your opponent, because they have to know that because people talk about, Maumelle and Little Rock Christian and Benton and Marion and yada, yada, yada. Everyone has us circled. Everyone is going to play their best game. I'll tell you what, there were 2 guys tonight, I'm not going to name names, but on the scouting report, it was one of them doesn't shoot threes. He made one tonight. Another kid, me and the coach were talking about it during the girls' game, he's shooting a very, very low percent this year. He knocks one down, and that's what these guys got to realize is everybody is bringing their max effort, their max focus. Anything it takes that they can do to help their team win, they're going to do that. So until we realize that, respect others, and bring that same effort, it's going to be a dogfight every night.
Well, Coach, I couldn't agree more. Appreciate you joining us. I'll let you get into the locker room and back to the office. But, hey, win's a win. May not have been pretty, but 60-54. Continue on with another conference victory now off to Catholic. So appreciate you joining us, and congrats on a dub.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
All right, Coach Michael Shook, thank you very much for joining us. And I didn't officially, but Jesse Davis. So, yeah. So, all right. Well, we appreciate you guys joining us tonight. And, again, Hornets win this one 60-54. And, Jesse, I'll get some final thoughts from you. What'd you think of your first time on the headset?
It was a great atmosphere. I enjoyed doing it. I got comfortable as the night went on, so Yeah, I just enjoyed it. Like it was a great atmosphere. It was a great first game to be a part of, a rivalry game or whatever. So, I had a fun time. Look forward to doing it again. So, yeah.
Well, happy to have you. I hope Hornet Nation welcomes you in like they've done the rest of us. And look, the flow will continue. It's one of the hardest things to do is build that flow. And but man, you did a great job tonight. I appreciate you stepping in. And Andy, I don't know, man. You better get that knee better quick. Now, appreciate you guys joining us. For Kerry Rodnick up on our main cam, Kristen Henson down here on production, Jesse Davis, I'm Steve Henson. That'll do it for us tonight. We'll see you next week. Go Hornets.